Hi everybody, it's Ryan Rivera with Zealty Home Advisors. Welcome back. Today we're going to cover the topic of what should sellers know about an appraisal. So what is an appraisal? An appraisal is an opinion of value, where an expert appraiser will come to your house and estimate how much it's worth. This can be a confusing topic, so I want to make sure that we touch on this. An appraisal is not an assessment. Assessment is what the county does to determine value, to determine your property taxes. An appraisal is typically done by a bank. An appraisal could greatly affect the success and the price point of the sale of your property. That's why I have answered the 3 most common questions about this topic. First question is, what are appraisers looking for? And when I'm dealing with most of my sellers, that is the number 1 question. What is the appraiser looking for? So an appraiser is going to come to the home and they're going to consider a wide variety of factors, like the floor plan, the quality of construction, finishes, number of bedrooms, and square footage. They'll even compare your home to the listing to make sure that the listing information is accurate. Also, they'll take note of any upgrades that have been made to the house and if they were properly done with the proper permits. So we want to make sure that those are done beforehand. Last, they'll be looking at comparable home sales in your area. Why does an appraisal gap occur? And what should I do if it happens? Home prices are rising rapidly. They have in the last few years, which increases the likelihood of an appraisal gap. This happens when the value that the appraiser provides is less than the agreed upon purchase price. There are several factors that can go into this when it happens, so make sure you're working with a professional on your side to guide you through these options. I've had this happen to where an appraisal was done on the property and the value came in below the purchase price, and so I politely suggested some other comparables. I went on the MLS and I went on the county assessor's site and found comparable sales that I thought would be comparable to the property that I'm selling, and I politely sent those over to the appraiser, and they did take those specific homes into consideration. The gap wasn't omitted, but it was short, and so I've helped my sellers do that. So the last question we get is, should I get a pre-appraisal done before I put my home on the market? This is when sellers get an appraiser to look at their home before they list it. I understand why people might think to do this, but I want to caution you. First, the appraisal is normally seen as part of the buyer's responsibility, and it's typically a requirement for the buyer to get their loan. Also, some lenders won't even accept the appraisal that you get because they'll want it to be done by someone they deem as an impartial third party. Selling your home can be expensive, so you don't want any unnecessary costs.